Amidst dark clouds and countless dead bodies, a massive red dragon emerges from the dense fog. As Deser and his comrades are ready to face the dragon for the last time, the dragon mocks them, saying that mere mortals cannot possibly defeat him. This dragon belongs to a different dimension known as the Shadow Worlds, which represent the worst calamity faced by humanity. Humans have no way of knowing what happens inside the dense fog that is steadily shrouding the entire world. All they know is that no living creature can withstand it, and the only way they can save humanity is to conquer the Shadow Worlds before they engulf everything. With this, Deser challenges Boromir Napolitan as he vows to slay him and bring an end to this endless torment. Hearing this, the dragon concentrates mana and shoots a massive fireball at them. However, the fireball vanishes as it approaches Deser and the others. It was Deser's magic that nullified Boromir's magic, which shocks him, and as he attempts to launch another projectile, Deser utilizes his magic ability to seal Boromir's entire magic. His comrades praise him as they proceed to ambush Boromir with everything they have. Boromir, however, is way too arrogant and mocks them once again, questioning their resolve to stand in his way. He then swings his tail to attack them since he has no magic, but Raffaello blocks it using his shield as others proceed to attack him. With one of them acting as a decoy, Azys concentrates her entire mana in her sword, but Boromir has realized this as he attempts to stop her. Before he could do anything, Zod interrupts him using a massive mana blast and entrusts his remaining magic to Azys so she can finish Boromir off. With Deser shouting in the back, Azys strikes Boromir with her sword. Boromir keeps cursing Deser and the others as he falls to the ground with a massive blast that clears the skies. With this, the Shadow Worlds have been defeated as Deser looks up to the sky gladly as they can finally leave this hell. Where are they going back though? Aren't they already on Earth? Following this, the remaining humans sit down as Raffaello congratulates all of them, stating that the world has finally been saved. The Axe Guy is concerned since they haven't received the cleared message and wonders if they have taken down the wrong opponent. Zod reassures him that killing Boromir should definitely do it. Hearing this, Raffaello also starts worrying as they should have been sent back to their world by now. Deser, however, asks them to wait some more as everything is finally over. Zod also agrees with him as he further comments that out of 150 million people who fought Boromir, only 6 of them managed to survive. This desolates as he remembers that this world took a lot from them, including comrades they fought alongside and some irreplaceable friends. Priscilla interrupts their conversation, saying that they should talk about something positive since they won. Zod, being the type of person he is, tells her that they cannot look away from reality and the fact that almost 99% of mages have lost their life. They have to think about their future as Priscilla tells him that they have to pray before that. Realizing that the conversation is taking a wrong turn, Deser calms them down. Priscilla then appreciates Raffaello as he did a fascinating job blocking Boromir's attacks. Hearing this, Raffaello asserts that Deser was the one who contributed the most to this victory as the others agree with him and express their gratitude. Zod also confesses that he underestimated Deser and thought that he wouldn't survive this battle. He further states that even with the protective artifact, to analyze and seal Boromir's power is a feat even he cannot perform. And despite possessing such overwhelming abilities, he was unknown to the world and inquired about the reason behind this. Priscilla also raises the same question as Deser tells them that the only reason he was unknown is because he is a commoner. Just because he's a commoner, people discriminated against him? That's just messed up. Hearing this, Zod tells him that it is unfortunate, and if he had been present at the Magic Tower he would have supported him in every possible manner. To uplift the gloomy atmosphere, Raffaello questions everyone regarding their activities upon getting back. The Axe Guy tells him that he wants to visit his dead friend's home and return their keepsakes. Priscilla tells him that she will get back to the League of Western Kingdoms and take care of the victim's family after building a church. Zod, on the other hand, wants to prevent any future calamity related to the Shadow Worlds, stating that if a similar incident takes place once again, it will be the end of humanity. Raffaello then asks Azys the same question, but she ignores him altogether, and to avoid the humiliation, he diverts his attention to Deser and asks if he will return to the Hebrian Academy. Hearing this, Deser gets a flashback of the time his lover died in his arms and the time they spent together as he tells Raffaello that he hasn't decided on anything. As Deser and the others are conversing, Boromir opens its eyes once again, which shocks them as Raffaello exclaims that it is still not over. Zod asserts that this can't be possible since they killed him, but he suddenly realizes that it must be because of his heart. He further explains that he read in an old document that a dragon's heart not only pumps blood, but also stores mana, and following its death, the mana has nowhere to go. From this information, Raphael concludes that the dragon is going to explode. He then puts up his shield in front of everyone and questions Zod why didn't he figure this out beforehand, to which he replies by stating that this is the first time humans have managed to defeat a dragon. He further states that they wouldn't be able to stop this blast even if they were in perfect condition. Deser still attempts to seal the magic, but Zod tells him that it is useless since it is a ball of pure magic power and they have to be prepared for the end. With this, the dragon's heart explodes, taking down everyone alongside it. These final bosses can't just die peacefully, can they? Deser's entire life flashes before his eyes, and the very next moment, he finds himself standing in front of a mirror in Hebrian Academy as he can't seem to figure out what is happening. Just then, he hears students clap as a beautiful woman stands before the podium and welcomes all the students. Deser immediately recognizes her as Professor Brigitte. The professor then announces that not everyone present in this ceremony will be enrolled, as they will conduct a test and only the top 600 students will be enrolled. Deser, who is carefully listening to all this, utters the same words as the professor when she announces that the test will be to clear an artificial shadow world. She further tells them that their seniors will further guide them about the entrance exam. Deser, on the other hand, is utterly confused and can't comprehend what is happening around him, and without listening any further, he leaves the hall. With his head against a wall, Deser wonders if everything he went through in the 10-year war against Boromir was for nothing, as tears start rolling down his cheeks. As Deser is staring into the sky, realizing that he clearly remembers everything, a girl approaches him and tells him that she has been looking for him. She then introduces herself as Ladoria Doriche and tells him that she will act as his mentor in this entrance exam. Deser recognizes her as a genius mage who is ranked first in the Academy rankings. As Deser tells her that he is nervous about the test, Ladoria tells him that there is nothing to worry, as it is just an artificial shadow world created to test whether they can fight or not. She then asks Deser if he is a commoner as she goes through his stats. Deser asserts that it won't be a problem, as Ladoria tells him that even if he passes the test, he will be placed in the beta class. Deser knows that this school has a discriminatory practice, and because of this, many talented mages have suffered. Following this, Ladoria asks Deser to follow her as she takes him to the facility where the entrance exam is supposed to take place. On their way, they encounter another student, Ilhine, who has a beef with Ladoria. Deser also recognizes him as a water mage who doesn't get along with Ladoria. Both of them keep mocking each other, and after some time, Ilhine shifts his focus to Deser. After finding out that he's a commoner, he makes fun of him, saying that he will be placed in beta class and warns him to be careful. As he leaves, it is announced that the entrance exam is about to begin, as Ladoria tells Deser that he has to pass the test at any cost. On his way, Deser figures out that everything is going exactly like his first life, and upon reaching the hall, he keeps looking around as if he is searching for someone, and when he can't find them, he gets disappointed. However, at that exact moment, someone addresses him from behind, asking why he is looking around so much and that it is embarrassing. As soon as he looks around, Deser immediately recognizes her as Romantica, and all her memories flash before his eyes. With this, it becomes clear that he is living this life for the second time and vows that he will rewrite the history of this world. Do you think Deser will be able to save all his friends and comrades with this second opportunity at life? I know you're curious. Make sure to like and subscribe, so you don't miss out on Deser's future endeavors in the coming episodes.